Blimey! So now I'm going to show you something completely different. This is a used boat. It's 2 years old. It's called an OKEAN 50. And for me, this is probably one of the most amazing solutions I've seen for a fun cruising boat if you want to do the islands and disappear at the Palm Beach Boat Show. So I know you probably think, oh, she looks a bit like a tugboat, but she's actually pretty fast. She cruises at nearly 20 knots with a very, very good range. And really she's set up to be enjoying time in the sun. You can see these hydraulic fold down sides, basically beach clubs, which when you're anchored gives you so much space. So this is powered by IPS pod drives, and you can see access through to the engines there. She's got a high-low bathing platform for a tender, so no tender garage. Barbecue grill with a sink on the stern, so you can sit here and barbecue and be staring out on the ocean. This boat's immaculate. She's for sale at the show for $1.2 million. And you can see how much space she's got. And she's got these gigantic side doors that open out and give you this lovely, breezy, fresh air, open feel. Head forward, big lounging space, really good mooring gear, really cool space, very modern boat in fact, certainly powered by pod drives, joystick controls and all sorts, significantly easy boat to handle. And because you've got engine power which can move you sideways when you're in a breeze like this, all this glass in these high sides don't make too much of a problem. And so you can see this, here's the galley, and you've got this flap lifts up, so you've actually got a bar space outside, so you could actually put a couple of stools here. And as I mentioned, these are all hydraulic, they fold up, and I've just noticed this boat is asymmetric. It's a little bit narrower down the port side than it is on the starboard side. I'm guessing that was to get extra space down one of the side decks. So we're going to head up. Lovely space up here. So you can easily fit 10 around here. Lovely hard top and a lounging space forward. And she's got a nice helm, dual Garmin's, so the joystick control that I mentioned here for docking, and you can actually drive the boat with these too. And she has a bow thruster. So now we head down to the TARDIS bit, where she's huge.
Getting completely redundant.
So acres of just folding, sliding, opening glass, concertina door, windows here completely opens the boat out. Fabulous entertaining space. Folding dining table, there's a separate helm, you've got a big TV, comes out of here. Let's take a look down below. There's the helm, which is pretty much of a repeat, except you've got the breakers for all your ship systems, lighting, etc. at the helm. And visibility from this helm is exceptional. If you really want to see where you're going, enjoy the journey, optically fantastic. You head down this curved stairway. This is a 3-cabin boat. We'll start with the master stateroom aft. She's immaculate, if anyone's interested. Very light and airy. Really nicely laid out. The only bit where you lose headroom is this aft bit by the bed. You've got a dressing table here. Really nice heads. Travertine wall. rather nice. Very impressed. And they've utilised pocket doors on this boat as well to get the most space out of it. This is all leather lined. Really nicely done, very light and airy. I'll continue to move around. I assume we've got stowage and ship systems here. Probably a washing machine. Yes, washing machine down here. And you've got a day heads, which is shared with the forward VIP. So hanging locker here, TV, and a good size, queen size double bed. And we'll head through. As I mentioned, this is a shared day head, so you've got a door that leads out into the companionway. Again, it's got this really nice sort of travertine marble wall in the shower. Very nice for the seat. So if you're underway and you're trying to have a shower, you can sit down so you don't get thrown around. So we'll show the last cabin, which is a twin. It's got a sort of single and a half with an overhead bunk, which I think if you've got a couple of kids on board, they would love it in here. Very cool. Very nice. And you've got a little bit of stowage under the bed. One of the best uses of space I've seen on a boat this size ever. Very impressive. So we spoke about those pod drives. A little bit of explanation why these are so useful in a boat this size. So if this boat was to be shaft driven, the engines would be right here, so you'd end up with the fore cabin would be forward, so we'd lose all this space here from about here to engines. So because the engines are much further back and they drop down, the drives are below the hull straight down, the engines can be much further aft, and they're very efficient too, IPS drives. Really lovely boat, beautiful filter. One of my recommends of the Palm Beach show. She's on sale with HMY if you want to come down. And a lovely job for a mid-size flybridge boat from OKEAN.
To see more videos on the latest and hottest boats out there, don't forget to subscribe. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe.